Before we get started, I just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support you guys have shown me, but I actually have a brand new channel. It's called Jordan the Analyst, with hosting, of course, my show called The Analyst, where I pretty much share my experience with video games. You can sort of call them reviews, but at the end of the day, I'm not really fully reviewing a game. I'm completely going over its story, its gameplay, and how I basically feel about it. So I guess you could say something lacks something similar to, say, a Scott the Woz, an AVGN, or as some call me Johnny, or a Nitro Rad, something along those lines, but with my own spin on it, mainly analyzing more, going more in deeper than those kind of people do, I feel like, I guess, as that's kind of something you guys are used to on this channel, as I analyze things and theorize. So that's kind of my thing. So if you guys are into that and want to support me even further, checking out that channel, hitting the subscribe button, and showing me all that kind of love, that would be highly appreciated, as the content on that channel is truly what I want to do with my life. So if you guys making that my job a reality, something I can live off of, I would really appreciate that. But enough of my rambling. Now on to the show. All right, I know I'm a bit late with this. It's mainly just because of Remind coming out and trying to beat the bosses, and I played through Remind 3 times and beating the secret boss, etc. Reaction to that is coming soon. Reaction to the secret episode, everything, that stuff is coming soon. I'm not sure which of these I'm uploading first, but they're all getting uploaded, so not sure which one of y'all are seeing first right now. But right now, the Union Cross update. I actually was behind like a month's worth of Union Cross, which never normally happens. I'm pretty quick with that, but honestly, work has been crazy, and prepping for Remind, etc., grinding that kind of content, etc. I'm ready for this. I think it came out yesterday. The translations came out yesterday, so I'm really excited to actually react to it. I know some other people, like my friend John, he's got his stuff up. I'm hearing great things about this. I'm hearing it's crazy stuff gets revealed here. So let's figure this out. Let's see what's going on here, and let's begin. I brought them. Okay. Brain's a cute little cheerthy. Brain is so clean. Brain, Ephemer, you were together? What's going on? Both of them? Hey, nothing I could do about it. They were together, so. Hey, did you see? It's snowing. Tirthy said that you had something to tell us. Why'd you call us all the way out here? Guess we'll have to make this work. I've got some questions for you. Who appointed you to be a union leader? Lady Ava, of course. Yeah, it was Lady Ava. No, this isn't right. Huh? Where were you and Lady Ava when this happened? Right here. For me, it was near the tower. I see. What's going on? This feels like an interrogation. Oh, Skuld not happy. We have our reasons, Skuld. Are we suspects or something? You don't play. The truth is, Lady Ava entrusted something to me alone. That's the Book of Prophecies. Yes, but that's not the issue. Lady Ava slipped a note inside this book. Written on it are the names of the 5 union leaders, with a circle drawn around the name of the leader who is supposed to receive the Book of Prophecies. Supposed to? You mean your name isn't circled, Brain? It's not. I figured that out when this book was given to me. Lady Ava wanted to change the future written in the Book of Prophecies, and so she gave the book to me instead of the leader who was originally intended to get it. But there's one more problem. The names of the Union leaders. Among these 5 names, there's one who isn't here with us today. Strelitzia, Laurium's little sister. What? So did Lady Ava change that too? I don't think so. As you all know, Strelitzia is missing. It's possible that something has happened to her. If Lady Ava was behind the change in Union leaders, she wouldn't have had a reason to give me this note in the first place. She certainly isn't above suspicion in regards to Strelitzia's disappearance, but I don't believe she would do such a thing. What if she appointed another Union leader because she knew something had happened to Strelitzia? No, that wouldn't have made any sense because she appointed you guys to be Union leaders before she was killed. What if she appointed another Union leader because she knew something happened to Strelitzia? That wouldn't make any sense. That wouldn't make any sense. Strelitzia was last seen before the bell tolled to signal the start of the Keyblade War. Despite hesitating over whether to even join the Dandelions herself, she became desperate to invite Blair. It's likely that she was appointed by Lady she was appointed by Lady Ava to be a Union leader, and thus found out about the Keyblade War. If Lady Ava was recasting these roles on such short notice, she would have told someone. Definitely would. At the very least, she wouldn't have told me, the person she entrusted with the Book of Prophecies, in order to change our destinies. It's true. Is Laurium's name on the note? Yes, it is. My boy's in the clear. Laurium has been dealing with the matter surrounding Strelitzia. We plan on talking to him once we learn more about what happened. The questions I asked you earlier helped us determine whether or not the person involved was aware of this replacement. That way, things won't change between us even once the truth is out. That's what Ephemer and I decided when we discussed this. I don't think this person was aware of their situation. I'd like for us to continue working together just like we've been doing as friends in order to solve this mystery. Ventus, your name isn't on the note. Oh, and there was a second one. So Vin actually wasn't chosen to be a Union leader. That's kind of crazy. And I feel like I figured at the same time. But now I feel like everybody's going to be saying, oh, Vin's actually who killed Strelitzia. I don't think that's what happened. We still know Vin. So if Vin killed Strelitzia, it wouldn't be that he would know it. Something would have happened. No, something must have like taken him over him, or he has some alternate personality or something. I'm not too sure. I just don't think it was Ventus. He had no reason to. And I don't think we don't have any reason to believe something happened that caused him to be able to do something like that. That's just the thing. We don't have any reason to believe that. So, okay. So we know all of their names were on the list except for Vin's, and it was replaced. Strelitzia was there instead. So now instead of it, of course, being Strelitzia there, it was Vin, who somehow was told by Lady Ava to come here. So Lady Ava couldn't have known what was going to happen to Strelitzia unless Lady Ava was who did this to Strelitzia. If Lady Ava killed Strelitzia, then she went and gave Vin her note, his note. That would make a lot more sense then. That way his memories would still line up for Lady Ava giving him his invitation to the Union leaders. And she also has another reason, we also have more reason to believe it could be her, because we know now for a fact that she's trying to go against what the Book of Prophecy says. She's purposely trying to change what destiny is already, set in stone. That's why she gave Brain the Book of Prophecies instead of what the note says to give to him. Could have been Strelitzia. We don't know, and I don't think who was supposed to get it's really important. She's just purposely doing the opposite. She knows that, based off what the Master of Masters is saying, person X got the Book of Prophecies, and these people became the Union leaders. But she purposely changed up one of the individuals and gave a different person the Book of Prophecies just so she can see if it would change the outcome of what's going to happen in the future. And the Master, of course, doesn't know this. She's wondering if she can actually change fate itself. And that's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. And it was something she kept to herself. You'd think, based off the key back cover movie, Ava would be somebody who the last thing she would think of would be to, go against what the Master is saying, especially because she was so strong feeling about that, when Gula suggested, summoning Kingdom Hearts, and being against the idea of unions, etc., reminding a set of that, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. It's just strange. So I'm interested in seeing how they plan on going with Ven and him not really being the chosen union leader. Not that it really matters. He's still a union leader. They're not going to take that away from him, especially since Strelitzia is kind of MIA when we know she's dead. So let's just see who's going to end up, what's going to end up coming of that. And I know we were seeing Darkness and Maleficent make their way here. So let's see what's going on here. They made their way to the tower, to where the Ark is supposed to be. Well, I never. This place has terrible security. That's because nobody ever comes down here, seeing as how it's forbidden. You were like this with the Ark as well. You're quite familiar with the forces on this side. Exactly what kind of connection do you have here? Let's just say they're a very, very old acquaintance. Why does this acquaintance of yours need me to return to my original time? You're to become a guide. A guide? Didn't I explain this already? In order to transcend time, one needs an intermediary that can reconstruct their flesh and people who can remember them. Of course, that's how she came back in KH2. So if we send you back, you can act as a guide for them. The denizens of this world will travel to the future. You'll get to return to your original time no matter what. So is this Ark how Ven and them ended up going to our time? They had people who remembered them. Who would be in the future that could remember Ven? If Ven originally came from this time, then he shouldn't be remembered in the future because he was never there. So how could Ven use that Ark and get to the future too? Because he would have to cast his body aside, similarly to how Maleficent has to do here. But this definitely makes a lot of sense. Scold must do this too, as again, we're still speculating and she's Subject X, but why bother with the rest of the details? Very well. This is it. How do we get inside? I see. Oh, that works. That works. Wait, this is this that place from Kingdom Hearts 1? That one room in KH1, in the end of the world. Man, that was so long ago. Yeah, it was that room in the end of the world that had like those pods and stuff in it too. And so those are the arcs that they used. So if Maleficent uses that arc, she'll end up in the opposite version of this world. So the end of the world from KH1, is that Daybreak Town? Because in the past update, they had said she would end up in the real world version of this town. And that would mean the end of the world is Daybreak Town. But I mean, we've seen Daybreak Town, you know, in KH3 and Scalad Kylum, but I think that's just the past. So that I don't think that's what reflects what Daybreak Town looks like now. But there's definitely a connection to the end of the world and Daybreak Town now, for sure. For sure. Is this it? Yes. If you wish to return right away, get inside. No, I don't. No, I don't think I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Devia. I'm sorry. People who've never seen like the Avengers movies, they probably have no idea what I'm talking about right now. What's so freaking funny about that? No, I don't think I will. Oh my gosh. Y'all at least have to have seen the memes, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's get back to it, guys. Let's get back to it. Whew. Woosah. You know it's good for you. You'll go back without food. Without digging too deep. Oh, well, what do we have here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here, Lorian? I hope you realize I'm required to take you down. Oh, the Divine Rose. Divine Rose. Is there significance there? We get the Divine Rose from beating Beast's World in KH2, and we get the Divine Rose from Belle in KH1 in the library. There's probably no significance there. That's it, dude. That's freaking it. That's freaking it, bro. Oh, man. Jeez. Okay. So what we gathered from this: one, Ven was not chosen to be the okay, let's go, let's start from the top. Ava had a conversation with Brain pretty much on the possibility of the capability of changing the future that's written inside the Book of Prophecies. Most people, and they kind of just shrugged it off as, nah, it's probably not possible. Anything you try to change would all pretty much be according to plan anyway. The book would probably just contain, this person tried to do this, but inevitably this happened, etc. So they're not really sure it would even be possible. Ava decided to test that by, when she chose each of the union leaders, she actually went and gave a different person who the Master of Masters chose to receive the Book of Prophecies, the Book of Prophecies. She gave it to somebody else who wasn't originally who the Master had intended to have it. She also may have had something to do with Strelitzia's disappearance and or death, because she needed to make sure she was able to change one of the people who was going to be a union leader. So if anything happened, she needed to make sure that Strelitzia was chosen. She needed to make sure that happened. That needed to happen. But they also needed something to happen to her so someone could be changed. So, I mean, you can ask the question, why Strelitzia? But again, you could say why anything in Kingdom Hearts. So let's just roll with that for now. But that in itself already still proves she has, you know, a motive to killing Strelitzia. She has that motive. And of course that sets up for Lorium looking for his sister, Brain having this book of prophecies, becoming the virus, etc., all this good stuff. It also changes, of course, now that everybody knows that Vin wasn't originally supposed to be a Union leader. What's gonna happen from here? We know Maleficent's gonna end up making it out of this, even though she's about to fight Lorium. It don't really matter because she's still gonna make it back. We've seen her make it back in KH2. I'm not too sure what's gonna happen here. She may talk her way out of this with Lorium. Maybe tell him exactly what he wants to hear. Maybe something regarding his sister. I'm not too sure. I don't think she's really aware of anything going on, but maybe darkness will pull some strings. But wow, the plot definitely thickened. The name of that first update was right. And the end of the world possibly having connections to Daybreak Town. That's also a major one too, that I didn't expect at all. I know I'd seen some screenshots and some stuff, but I would quickly scroll past when I realized, okay, yeah, this update is out, but I gotta finish prepping for Remind. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Let me know, what did you guys think about the Unicross updates? Did you enjoy watching the videos? Did you expect it to be Vin? Do you think Vin had something to do with Strelitzia's death? Or do you think it was Ava who had something to do with Strelitzia's death? Or who or what? Is Strelitzia even dead? Let me know. What do you think Maleficent's gonna do with Lorium? Is she gonna talk her way out of it? Or is Lorium going to pull some strings and not really intend on actually fighting her? Is he gonna try to pull some information about the future from her? Maybe after finding out her actual identity, maybe. Let me know. I really do appreciate that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I really do appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. I really do appreciate that. There's a couple other things. Of course, I already have beaten Remind about 3 times now. I've beaten the secret boss. I've done all that stuff. I'm not too sure what's coming up first. I'm kind of just recording all these things and everything just so we can get that stuff done and out of here. I really do appreciate all the support as well. I'm really gonna get the ball rolling here. I know we took a big, long gap because I wanted to get things situated over there on Jordan the Analyst, the new channel that's going to be having game reviews over there. If you're watching this and you want to see more of me, and you like more than just Kingdom Hearts as well and Final Fantasy, definitely check out Jordan the Analyst. I would really appreciate you guys' love and support over there too, as I feel that's really my big passion. It's what I kind of want to do in life, I guess you could say, what's on that channel. So I really want to make a career out of that. So if you guys could show me some love and support by subscribing and all that good stuff, that would really mean a lot to me. Content over here isn't going anywhere. I'm just going to be doing my best working between both channels, as I have a passion for doing both things. But thank you guys so much for watching. My name is KingdomAce, and remember, my loyal knights, to always skyward.